remind us how Amherst finished up last year.
We finished up 9-1. We finished second in district, lost in by district to Silverton, and we did it with all of 8 kids. So, and we got 4 starters coming back on both sides of the ball. So, I think we got a shot of being halfway decent this year.
Well, Coach, what was the message to those kids? They only have 8 and do what they did. That says a lot.
It just comes down to what we've always done. I mean, we believe in hard work. We believe in being prepared. We believe in being disciplined. And our kids just buy into it. And, you know, we get multiple reps at multiple positions. And our philosophy is not that hard. You know, in terms of, hey, if you can play fullback, you can play tailback. If you can play tailback, you can play one of the receivers. If you can play fullback, you can play center. You know, I mean, so, you know, we're interchangeable. And whenever a kid got hurt or got cramps or whatever, it was next man up, and we just plugged someone in and kept going. I don't think it ever crossed our kids' mind that it was an issue or a deal. I really don't. I think our kids just have confidence in what we do and how we do it.
I would think the confidence soars this year as you know, you get back for another year.
Yeah, I think we're going to be pretty confident. I think having, you know, probably one of the better quarterbacks in the region, you know, back as a junior, and having a great sophomore season, and then having his brother toting the mail, and then having a change of pace back in Aiden Rodriguez. You know, so having Joel, Kevin, and Aiden back is going to be huge. And I think the other kids played a lot and learned a lot. So, you know, like I said, we're just looking forward to getting the season started.
Coach, what do you want to say about your non-district schedule?
Our non-district schedule, you know, it's going to start off with like Christ the King and KPA, both private schools. I think KPA is going to be pretty good. Christ the King, I don't know too much about, but I expect them to be decent just because, you know, they're in Lubbock and kids will go out there and play. We also got Spring Lake Earth, which will be a tough game. You know, they always have tons of kids. So that makes it difficult whenever you go over there with 8 to 10 kids, or they come here and, you know, they can just run them in waves. And then, you know, we got some other teams on the schedule that I think are going to help us prepare for the district schedule.
And what are your thoughts on district this year?
I think Whit Harrell's still the team to beat. You know, they got some good kids coming back. You know, last year they beat us by 8, and you know, and I felt that we were pretty evenly matched. But you know, they got some good athletes over there, and they play hard. And you know, Coach Holt does a great job with them. I think Anton, for the most part, you know, Coach Duncan will be in year 2 in his program. I think he's doing a good job with those kids from what I've seen. They're always athletic. I think they'll be much improved with dropping down. I think their confidence will be higher just because they think, hey, we're dropping down. And then, you know, we got Cotton Center who, you know, they struggle with numbers, but whenever their kids get out there, they compete and play hard. So you always got to respect that. And then last buddy with Coach Kerr coming back, you know, I think that's going to be a big difference. I think they'll be able to field a team. And he does a good job getting those kids ready to play. And Coach Jackson does too over at Cotton Center. So district will be, you know, it'll be interesting. You know, hopefully we can be in the mix.
Well, Coach, you've done such a phenomenal job out here year in and year out with the realignment and some things changing and playing some new teams. For you, is there, you know, a little excitement, or is it just business as usual?
I think the kids are more excited than I am. I'm a little bit too old to be getting excited over the same things that I've been doing now for going on 27, 28 years, whatever it is. To me, it's a, you know, I got to be that even kill. Just keep it level, making sure we don't get too high, too low. And I think our kids understand that Coach Hinojosa doesn't get too excited and he doesn't get too disappointed. And I think that makes it easier on the kids because they know what to expect from me. And, you know, I get after them when I have to, and I praise them when I need to. And I think that is something that the kids have grown accustomed to. And I think that if they see me acting differently, then they know something's coming. And I don't like to do that because if you're acting different, that means it's a big game, which means the kids all of a sudden get nervous, especially if it's not in your character. So, you know, to me, I've been, you know, this since I started coaching. I'll coach hard on Fridays. I'll coach hard on Tuesdays and Fridays during basketball. But during the week, we're preparing to do what we do and let the chips fall where they may, and just trying to put the best possible Amherst Bulldog football team out there. I don't care what anyone else does. I can't control what they do. We try to control what we do. And for us to be at our most efficient, at the best level that we can be, I have to be consistent, and I can't be up and down. And like I said, I've been here now forever, and the kids know and expect that.
And Coach, what are the goals this year for the Amherst Bulldogs?
Just what they always are. Fight for a playoff spot. Let's see if we can't get in the dance and see what goes on from there. The other thing is just trying to keep our kids, pointed in the right direction the whole year, making sure that we know that there's more to life than just playing this game. And, and I send this message out every year to our kids, and I tell them, if this is the highlight of your life, what we're doing right now, then what type of life are you prepared to lead? If this is a step to help you get to the highlight of your life, then okay, then we're in the right direction, and that's what we try to do. So for us, it's same old, same old. Let's play the game for what it's worth. It is a game at the end of the day. Let's get them educated. Let's try to get them into college, and let's try to get them into a better life, because at the end of the day, that's what this is about, building character for the future. And we pride ourselves on that. I mean, I recently had a young gentleman come back who is an all-state player here for me. He's going to coach for us here. What a great role model. Went to school here, got his degree, came back, and, it's just one of those deals where you're like, okay, what we're doing here is working, and hopefully it continues to go beyond just the field. Even though, most people say, oh, this is important. Not downplaying that. It is very important. But it's not the most important thing. I think we value our kids being good members of society, being productive, being good husbands, being good fathers. I think that's more important to me than anything else. So, we could go 10-0, but if all these kids graduate from college, well, there's nothing better than that.